Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle video. I'm Goki, and today we have a lot to cover. A few days before Saiyan Day kicks in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 5 days until most of these campaigns go away, and then we enter the new campaign going on with Saiyan, the Bardock family, and so on and so forth. So here we are, global first. We're gonna global, not global first, but first we're gonna dive into global. We're gonna have this Extreme Z Awakening Omega Shenron. He's very good, very needed for full power categories. He's very strong. He's got built-in attack and defense. He debuffs attack, so makes everyone tankier. Full power category allies, Ki +2 and attack plus 40% with massive lowers to defense. Very good, very good for SBR. Very strong. You could take him in now with some full powers, STRs on your villain team. So you could take Frieza, you can take Mao, you can take Ross, you can take himself, you can take her, you can take Cell, you can take Broly, Bojack, you name it. You can make it at extreme strength, go to SBR pretty quickly. You can do just generic full power, and so on and so forth. Very good Dokkan Awakening. I mean, Easy A, one of the better ones for sure. And giving him that support passive is very strong. Puts this card at Easy A tier above the rest. Once we start getting out more Easy A's, I will be starting to rank them out. Next we have Goku. A massive change from what he originally was, but I still don't think anyone would be running him over the transforming Goku or even other Super Saiyan Gokus, because I'm pretty sure there are Super Saiyan Gokus that are just significantly better. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and look at the disambiguation real quick. Yeah, there is. You're not gonna run that Goku over this one if you have him. Or you're not gonna run him over the transforming one. There's no way. There's so many Super Saiyan Gokus that are way too good that, I mean, even this Easy A is significantly better than the other one. So let's just get that out of the way. This Gohan, for what he's come from, pretty good Easy A, but like I said, there's a significantly better Gohan that you should be running over this one. We all know which one that is. LR Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. Very strong. But yeah, decent Easy A for what it is. The upgrade is very welcomed. For anyone who's still pulling him and hasn't pulled anyone else, he's usable. So and his stats aren't too terrible. He's like a generic Dokkan Awaken now. Closer to his stats of like a maxed out 120% lead from back in the day. Now we're gonna get into JP. JP has a ton. I'm gonna go over the world tournaments last. But JP has a ton. You have, well, not really, but you have the Easy A Vegeta, really strong, attack of 120%, extreme attack and defense minus 20%. Notice that they didn't give him like a generic 50%. They like kind of did the same with Merge Zamasu, where they made him a support of 50% extra to Realm of Gods category allies. So he works very good on Realm of Gods, mainly because of this, and some Realm of Gods enemies are extreme, they're okay, but in the time travel category, you're gonna have to like make a lot of adjustments just to make it a full Realm of Gods. And even then, he only buffs superclass, so Vegito, Goku himself, those are really the only ones he will buff. Also in time travel, that's I'm not entirely sure. Especially Angry, he's pretty good because he buffs Beerus, he buffs himself. Whoever else is on there, that's from Realm of Gods. This is a very niche EZA, but a very good one at that. And then he has the raise attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns, which is not bad either. So he's giving himself a total of 100% defense. So, card's pretty good. His stats are not terrible. They're pretty strong for an EZA, especially from a card of this generation that won't get the full boost. But very strong EZA nonetheless. Definitely up there. I would say top 10 right now. Just because like this passive is really strong in this category. And then this is really strong whenever you're fighting extreme class enemies. And stunning them as well in SBRs. And then this is also pretty strong too. So if you get additionals, this tends to stack for the 3 turns. And then you get attack plus 120 at the start, which is not bad. It's a lot better than what he had before. For sure. Very, very strong. You know, good set of links for a Vegeta card. Good categories he sits on. Next we have the real prize. Like, everyone has been waiting for this, I feel, mainly because of the Goku and Vegeta nonsense, like the not Goku and Vegeta, the Goku and Frieza and the Vegito Blue, because they put him on last resort, which is really insane actually. So he lowers attack and defense now. He used to only lower attack, I believe. Yeah, only lowers attack, and then he gives tech key plus 3, additional attack and defense 50% for super tech, and then he randomly changes key from whatever to tech, and he gains a nuking passive, and he gains over flash. I don't think he had over flash before, did he? Oh, he did. Oh my goodness, this card was way better than I thought he was. But yeah, but he gained sharing the limit, which is decent, but over flash is really good, especially with Vegito. And he sits on last resort, so because of that he'll be buffing Vegito quite often, which is good, because we have him on it, we have these guys on it, a lot of Vegito cards. You can even run this one instead of the Fizz one when the Fizz one gets ECA. So this one will, so the other one will end up doing more damage. I think he can match the APT of the other one if he has Tien helping him out. Not entirely sure. I'll have to take a look at it, but his super tech is not terrible at all to fit in the last resort category. He's pretty good. You can fill out the entire team this way. You can Vegeta Blue, Gotenks, Vegeta, this guy, this Goku, because I'm pretty sure this Goku has over in the flash as well. Yes he does. So they all have pretty good key. You can run a full-on last resort super tech team. We even put some Patoras in there as well, some tech Patoras, like Supreme Kaioshin of time, or Kaioshin of time, and Cells No Slouch, pretty much the same thing. Lowers attack and defense, although I will say his is not as dramatic as Tien. He doesn't support as much, but he is still pretty good. I think on Time Travelers he buffs all the evil dudes, really. Why is he on Time Travelers? I'm so confused. Oh, or revived it from the past. Okay, so this guy, you know, they've got a new powerhouse. You've got this guy, this Cell can sit on this team and be fine. This Fusion Zamasu, this guy over here, this Cell can definitely put in work if you have a Time Traveler's leader. Hopefully he Dokkan's Awakens into time travel. I mean, EC is into time travel leader. but they're all pretty good. Next, Japan is getting Hellfire 17, which we had before. This guy over here, I think I have him over here. Yes, I do. You know, he's still pretty good. You can SAM free to play, so any extra dupes you get, you can feed into his potential system. So it's less copies needed to max him out. Same with Kale and Khalifa. So, you know, he's got evasion, he's android category, ally buff, and artificial life forms, so he's pretty good. Depending on what type of team he sits on. Most likely he will be on artificial life forms, so they get the double boost, and he'll pick particular androids to fit on that team. So, android, artificial human, android, artificial human, android, artificial human, android, artificial human. You know, he can pick and choose exactly where he wants to sit to get the full buffs, and he himself get these full buffs right here. Pretty decent for a support unit, and he also reduces attack. They also got a new LR Timmy King Piccolo. So this is the other version, and he's strong. Don't let this fool you. He's strong because he also reduces his damage with 5 or more keys for spheres obtained, which isn't easy per se, but it's still relatively more common than cells, versus around 6 or even 7. And he also changes spheres, so it makes it a lot easier for him. And then he rejuvenates with the power of the Dragon Balls when conditions are met. So it's the 7th turn of the battle, or when there are these enemies, he'll transform. So, oops. After his transformation, he turns into a baddie. So he gets bear reduction, and then he gets even better reduction, and changes text key spheres. So really strong, really powerful. Gets a substantial boost, and then he gets raises and greatly raises. Really good stats. I'm hoping to pick him up from the JB World Tournament. Next we have Gohan. He got Awakened, very good. He's a tank. He's got attack and defense boost, and a key and attack and defense boost buff. So he's getting 88% on attack and defense. He's doing a reduction, and he's giving himself key plus everyone else. Very good. He sits on Hero and Justice, the Hero Justice, pretty much, like that link, really good for that. And he's super class. These are his categories, which is pretty nice. Goku's family, really nice one to have. Majin Buu Saga, really in kind of a hurt, but can build very well. Once they get better later, they'll be really strong. Sibling Bond, pretty good category to be on, so on and so forth. Really good card as well. I'm glad he got Awakening. And for global, we are getting the Vegeta. I love this artwork because it's very reminiscent of old Toei, like how they used to draw stuff. Like people would say on their bad days. Attack and defense 120%, and then 20 for each attack received. Like, this is a good static defensive buff I would like. And then he gets a greatly raise for 1 turn, but I would have preferred, you know, better. But it's a free unit. What can you say about it? So this unit will still hit hard, you know. He has supreme damage modifier, so it's kind of iffy. I think, yeah, key multiplier 140, which is standard now for these type of cards. And then these are his calculations. Here you are. And then his links, pretty good for Vegeta. You can pair him up with Super Vegeta, I think, and they link pretty well together. They share the same exact links except sharing the limit. And then Kale and Caulifla, pretty much the prizes of World Tournament. They are some of the strongest World Tournament cards to come out, especially when they're linked together. So she gets 10 per, you were 6, she even counts herself. So, no, she doesn't count herself, right? No, I think she does. This is how the unit works. So she counts herself, so she's giving herself 10% off rip. And then with Kale, she's giving herself another 10% off rip. Kale, the more offensive unit, really good too. And they have, you know, those same old categories. Very good. Very, very nice to have if you didn't pull them from the Peppy Gals banner, because these are very, very good substitutes for them. Very, very strong substitutes. They do pretty much the same exact thing. They just need to be more linked up well together. That's it for the news, covering until Saiyan Day on the 18th, when data miners come out with more stuff. I will go ahead and make another video on the subject. It's good to be back. Thank you all for watching the video. Much appreciated. Remember to keep it moose. Oops.